So in the last session, we were discussing about 2025 CSAT quantitative aptitude part. Now we are going to discuss about the reasoning part, which is the easiest part compared to last few years, right? So this part is a little bit easier when compared to 2024 and 2023 question papers, right? So the first question is, what comes at X and Y respectively in the following sequence? So this is the new pattern of asking alphanumeric puzzles, right? Instead of asking number series or alphabetic series, they are going for months. Okay, so in between January and this January, I have zero difference. That is, the difference of months is zero, right? When I compare January and December, we have -1, which means we have 12 months. You can consider it as -1. Then we can go for -2. Then it is -3, right? So obviously, what is the option here? So here it is -4. Then this becomes -5. This is -6. And this is -7, right? So obviously, you can reduce the numbers. So -2, it is October. Then from October -3, what is your answer? It is July, right? Then compared to March -5, October -6, what is a month? So -6, it is April, right? So your answer is July and April. Clear? Next. Or you can consider this pattern of questions as January -1, December -2, October -3, and X is July actually. So July -4, March -5, October -6, and here you will get it as April. April -7, it is September. Okay, next question. Next we have two questions, 17 and 19 under reasoning. So see here, 7, some symbol is given, 24 gives you 25. 12, some symbol is given, 16, and your answer is 20. So there is some logic between these two numbers to get this number. There is a relation between these two numbers and this number, right? So what about 7 square and 24 square? Calculate 7 square and 24 square, you will get 25 square. Clear? So 7 square plus 24 square will give you 25 square. So same pattern is repeated for 12 square plus 16 square will give you 20 square, right? So obviously your answer is, the pattern of the sum is A square plus B square will give you C square. So 16 square plus 63 square will give you, the answer is 65 square, right? This is the pattern of logic between these two numbers, which will give you the third number, right? Next, question number 19. This is from inequality. So last 2-3 years, we are expecting questions from inequality pattern also, right? So see here, if this is true, then B is always greater than E. So whether B is strictly greater than E is right or wrong. This was the question asked, right? So when you take this B and E, you have symbols like this. That is, B is greater than C and D is greater than E, but we have an inverted symbol here, less than. So this logic does not apply, right? Next, see here the relation between S and V, right? So see here, S and V. So when you have this equal symbol, you can rewrite the equation as S less than or equal to V, because U is equal to V. So you can replace the symbol here, and S is equal to T, so you can replace the symbol here. So S is less than or equal to V, right? But your given conclusion is S is always less than V. So this option is also, so this statement is also wrong. So your answer is D, neither 1 nor 2. Next. So what is the missing numbers in this pattern? So this is the regular questions or the usual question from UPSC regarding this letter series, right? So AB, some relation will be there. So you can go for from the options for this type of questions. You can fix your options and you can check, right? So the pattern here is ABB CC. Clear? Sorry, ABB CC. Then you have ABB triple C. Then ABB triple C. Clear? So the pattern is repeated here like this. So obviously, what is your answer? You can able to see here. I should take here ABB CC, ABB triple C. Then I should get ABB triple C. So my answer should be B, C, B, A and C, right? So obviously your option here is B, C, B, A, C. Answer is C. Clear? So these type of questions or mark scoring areas, you can easily get marks in this reasoning parts, right? So comparatively, comprehension and reasoning parts are quite easy compared to 2024 paper. But time management is more important. So the next part is number series, right? So you had, luckily you had got 2 questions from number series this time and 2 questions from alphanumeric puzzles, right? So here the numbers are increasing as well as decreasing, right? So obviously I can get numbers 24. What is the difference here? 12 cross 18, 36 and 90. So obviously you are getting increasing numbers, but here I got 24 and it is decreased to some 12. So what will be the logic behind this? So here I have two questions in this pattern. So we'll check this after this question. So 24 into some number will give you this, and after that I should get another number. So from options you can go for this question, right? If at all you cannot able to find the logic behind the series, you can go from the options. So when I place 6 here, so 24 and 6, I have some relation, 6 4s are 24, but obviously I get 12 here, right? But suppose if I go from option 12, so 24, 12, 12, 18, 36 and 90, right? So 24 and 12, what is the relation? So here it is 12 into 1, right? Then here it is 1.5. Then here it is 2 and here it is 2.5, which means here 18 into 2, 36. And here 12 into 1, 12. So I have 1 here and 2 here. In between I should get a number which will give you answer as 18. So logically 24 into 0.5 will give you 12. So 0.5, 1, 1.5, 2 and 2.5. So your answer is option B for Bombay, 12. So this is again a statement based puzzle, right? A mobile phone has been stolen and there are 3 suspects P, Q and R, and they are questioned knowing that only one of them is guilty. This is also an important clue. Only one of them is guilty and their responses are as follows. You can consider this as a case study and you can go with case 1, 2 and 3. Clear? So now if Q statement is correct, R did not steal and I did not steal. Okay, what about P? I did not steal, Q stole it, right? So see here, when Q statement is wrong. If I consider Q's statement is wrong, so R did not steal. So what will be the correct statement? If Q's statement is wrong, R can steal, right? At the same time, I did not steal. So Q would have also been stolen the property. So if Q's statement is wrong, R and Q will be the persons, the accused, right? But I have one of them is guilty. So Q's statement is correct. R did not steal and I did not steal. If I say R statement is wrong, so R did not steal. So R would have been stolen the thing and I don't know who did it, right? So obviously this statement is also correct. So P statement, I did not steal, Q stole it, right? And this is the lie given. So obviously who stole the mobile phone is P. So your answer is, so this is a trial and error method based on the case studies. You can consider Q statement is wrong and you can assume if I consider Q statement is wrong, both will be the stealers, right? So Q statement is correct, R statement is correct, P statement is wrong. So obviously P will be the person who can be feeling guilty, right? Next. So blood relation questions also, this time you have got two blood relation questions, one from statement and conclusion, another one is direct tree diagram, right? P is a brother of Q and R. So see here, P is the brother of Q and R. They have given some relations, and how many of the following statements are definitely true? From these statements you have to choose which are definitely true, right? Now P is the brother of Q, right? Next, Q as well as R. So P is the brother of Q and R. Next, S is R's mother. So S is R's mother and T is P's father. So obviously T is P's father and he is father for all the three children, right? Now, how many of the following statements are definitely true? S and T are couples, yes. And Q is T's son. I don't know the gender of Q and R, so I cannot say he is T's son. Then P is Q's father. Yes. P is Q's father. S is P's mother. Yes. And R is T's daughter. I don't know the gender of Q and R. Next, P is C's son. Yes. It is obviously given in the question. So I can say that 4 statements are definitely true. Next. Now, if no is coded as 210 and not is coded as 4200 and note is coded as 21,000, and how is notes coded, right? So when you compare 2024 paper with this paper, most of the questions are based on alphanumeric puzzles, right? And this is a mark scoring area where you can easily clear these type of problems. Okay. Now, here it is based on the number value of alphabets. Clear? So, what is the numerical value we can give for alphabet N and O? Right? Now, O is 15 and this is 14. Right? When I multiply 14 and 15, I will get 210. Right? When I go for not, 14, 15 and T is 20. Right? So it is 4200. When I go for this, note. And what is the numeric value given for N? It is 14 and this is 15, T is 20 and E is 5. Right? So when I multiply 14 cross, 15 cross, 20 cross 5, I'll get 21,000. So what is the answer for how is notes is coded? 14 cross, 15 cross, 20 cross, 5 cross 19. Your answer is 399,000. Clear? You have to substitute the numerical value for each alphabet. This is the easiest question you can easily attend. Next. And this is also the most easiest question France is coded as 654321, Germany is coded as 91, and what about Yemen? Now see here, you can go for the letters, individual letters. E is coded as 1 here. Similarly, E is coded as 1 here. So this is a direct logic, direct substitution of numbers instead of a particular alphabet. Clear? Now, similarly, Y is written as 7. So directly you can substitute the numbers. So E it is 1. Then Y is given as 7. Right, I have two options here. Then what about N? N is coded as 3. So M is, fourth letter it is 8. Right? So 7, 1, 8, 1, 3. Clear? Option is D for Delhi. So here it is. What is X in the sequence? Right? Now, see here, what is the difference here? The simple number series part, and this is the most easiest question. 1, 3 difference is 2, 3, 6 difference is 3, 6, 11 difference is 5, and 11, 18 difference is 7. And what about here? So see the numbers, it is 2, 3, 5, 7. What are the numbers? These are prime numbers, right? You should not use 9 here, right? So obviously you have to go for 11. And here it is 13. If 5 add 18 plus 11, I'll get the answer as 29. If you are putting 9 there, it is a wrong answer because all are prime numbers and it is not odd numbers, right? If at all it is an odd numbers, you will not get 2 here. So obviously the first difference is 2 and these are prime numbers, right? So 2, 3, 5, 7, 11 and 13 is a difference. So 29 plus 13, I'll get 42. Clear? Next reasoning question, one statement question, we'll check. So there are 7 places A, B, C, D, E, F, G in a city connected by using various roads A, B, C, D, and now see here, you have to draw the direction diagram and you can answer the question. A is 6 kilometer south of B. So A is 6 kilometer south of B. And then A is 10 kilometer west of C. A is 10 kilometer west of C. Then D is 5 kilometer east of E. But I don't know anything about D and E, right? And go for the next statement. C is 6 kilometer. C is 6 kilometer north of D. Now for the previous statement, D is 5 kilometer east of E. So in east of E, D is 5 kilometers. Now F is 9 kilometer west of B. West of B, I have F 9 kilometers. F is 12 kilometer north of G. So this 6 and this 6, I'll get it in an equal line. F is at north of G at 12 kilometers, right? A person travels from D to F. A person travels from D to F through this roads, right? What is the distance covered by the person? So we have obviously 2 routes and both the routes will give you 31 kilometers. So see here, first is DG plus GF. That is, you can travel from DG and you can go from GF. So this measurement is 5 and this measurement is 5 Again, I have here 9. So 9 plus 10, 19 plus 12, I'll get 31. You can go from here to here, or you can go from this route. So both the routes will give you 31 kilometers, right? Next. Now 64 is written as 343. Now 64 is what? 4 cross 4 cross 4. And what about 343? It is 7 cross 7 cross 7. So 4 cube is written as 7 cube. Now see here, 216. This is 6 cross 6 cross 6 is written as 729. That is 9 cross 9 cross 9. So what is the difference here? 4 plus 3, 7. Here 6 plus 3, 9. Now similarly, 5112. 5112 is written as what? So 5112 is what? 8 cross 8 cross 8. Now plus 3. So see here, this difference is 3, this difference is 3, and this difference is again should be 3. So 8 plus 3, it is 11 cross 11 cross 11 cross 11 cross 11. So your answer is 1331. Clear? And last 70th question. Now see here, a question followed by two statements are given, right? How is Q related to P? This is your question, and I have both the statements. So you have to answer which one of the following is correct in respect to the question and statement, right? Now if you have two statements, P has two sisters, R and S, right? I know the genders of two. P has two sisters, R and S. Now, R's father is the brother of Q, right? R's father is brother of R's father is brother of Q, right? Now, how is Q related to P? So, R's father is brother of Q, but I don't know the gender of Q here. Clear? So, I don't know the gender of Q, and my relation should be how is Q related to P? If the question is how is P related to Q, you can answer, because no, because I don't know the gender of both P and Q, so it is also not possible. So now see here, how is Q related to P? I don't know the gender of Q, so I cannot able to answer how is Q related to P, right? So your answer is the question cannot be answered using any of the statements. The question cannot be answered using any of the statement because both the genders of Q and Q is not known. Clear? Next. And that's all about your reasoning part. So you can see the videos, and you can also see the previous video about quantitative aptitude. Thank you.